in. You probably think your smart TV is slow because it's cheap, or old, or just badly made. It's not. In most cases, your TV is running a second hidden job in the background, one that has nothing to do with showing you a picture. That job is quietly eating your bandwidth, your processing power, and your privacy, and the manufacturer buried the switch to turn it off on purpose. Today, I'm going through the 10 most common smart TV complaints. Laggy apps, bad picture, dropped audio, dying remotes, screen burn-in, and the actual documented, fully legitimate settings that fix them. No hacks, no jailbreaking. Just the fine print your TV never wanted you to read carefully. Here's the part most people don't know. Modern TVs aren't priced like appliances anymore. They're priced like phones, sold near cost, sometimes at a loss, because the real money comes after the sale. The mechanism that makes this possible is called ACR, Automatic Content Recognition. It's a small piece of software running constantly in the background of almost every smart TV made in the last decade. From Samsung to LG to Vizio to Roku-powered sets, ACR works by sampling pixels off your screen every few seconds, regardless of the source, whether that's cable, a game console, or a streaming app, and matching those samples against a massive database to identify exactly what you're watching in real time. This isn't a conspiracy theory. In 2017, the FTC and the New Jersey Attorney General filed a formal complaint against Vizio for exactly this. The case found Vizio's ACR system was collecting up to 100 billion data points a day from more than 11 million televisions, and it was switched on by default without clear consumer consent. Vizio settled for $2 million and was legally required to start asking permission. Here's the thing. That ruling didn't kill ACR. It just made every manufacturer add an opt-out. The tracking still runs unless you go find the switch yourself, and it's rarely where you'd expect. And this isn't old news. Texas sued 5 more manufacturers over the same practice in late 2025, and Samsung settled that case in February of 2026. Now, ACR isn't your only issue. While researching this, I found that most of the top 10 complaints people search for: laggy menus, fake-looking motion, out-of-sync audio, dying signal, burnt-in images, trace back to a small handful of default settings nobody adjusts after unboxing. The TV works exactly as designed. It's just not designed around your comfort. It's designed around data collection and retail floor showmanship. Here's the trick, and it is completely legal, completely within your rights as the owner of the device. Every major TV brand is now legally required to give you a visible way to disable ACR tracking. It's just never on the main settings screen. It's usually 2 or 3 menus deep, under a name that doesn't say tracking at all. On Samsung, it's called Viewing Information Services. On LG, it's called Live Plus. On Vizio, it's called Viewing Data, sometimes still labeled Smart Interactivity. On Sony, it's Samba Interactive TV. On Roku-based TVs, it's under Smart TV Experience. Turning this off doesn't just protect your privacy, because the TV stops constantly analyzing every pixel on screen and phoning that data home. A lot of users report snappier menus and less background lag. The exact "my apps are slow" complaint most people assume means their TV is failing. The second hidden switch is even simpler, and it explains why your picture looked incredible in the store and terrible at home. Most TVs ship in, or get accidentally left in, retail demo mode, sometimes called store mode. It's a display setting built for bright showroom floors. Oversaturated colors, cranked up motion smoothing, maximum backlight. It's not a better picture, it's a louder one. Switching your TV to home mode or standard Filmmaker mode is the single biggest quality of life fix nobody talks about, and it's sitting in your general settings the whole time. Let's go through this fast, brand by brand, plus quick fixes for the rest of the top 10.1. Turn off ACR tracking, and often speed up your menus. Samsung, settings, general and privacy, privacy choices, toggle off viewing information services. LG, settings, all settings, general system, additional settings, live plus, off Vizio, settings system, reset and admin, toggle off viewing data, Roku, settings, Unxl privacy, smart TV experience, uncheck use info from TV inputs 2. Fix the fake soap opera picture. Go into picture settings and switch the mode from vivid or dynamic to standard movie or Filmmaker mode. Then find motion smoothing, sometimes labeled true motion, motion rate, or clear motion, and turn it off or set it low 0.3. Fix retail demo mode. Look for a setting called usage mode or viewing mode and switch it from retail store to home. This alone resolves a huge share of "my picture looks off" complaints. Point 4. Fix laggy Wi-Fi and buffering apps. Where possible, connect via a wired Ethernet cable instead of Wi-Fi. It's the single biggest stability fix. If you must use Wi-Fi, switch your router to the 5 GHz band and move the TV closer to it. 5. Fix audio that's out of sync. Go to Sound Settings and look for Audio Delay or AV Sync, and nudge it in small increments until dialogue lines up with lip movement 0.6. Fix devices not showing up over HDMI. Check your CEC setting, called Aninet Plus on Samsung, SimpLink on LG, or Bravia Sync on Sony. Toggling it off and back on resolves most my soundbar won't turn on with the TV issues. Also confirm you're using an HDMI cable rated for your resolution. This is a common, overlooked fix. 7. Fix screen burn-in on OLED sets. Enable pixel shift or screen shift in your general settings, and avoid leaving static logos or news tickers on screen for hours at a time. 8. Fix a frozen or sluggish system. Do a full power cycle. Unplug the TV from the wall for 30 seconds, not just a remote power off. This clears temporary memory in a way a simple restart doesn't. 9. Fix an unresponsive universal remote. Repair it through your TV's remote settings menu, or reprogram it using your soundbar or receiver's official code list from the manual. 10. Fix missing firmware fixes. Manually check for software updates under Support or About Settings. Many of these bugs are already patched, but TVs don't always auto-update on their own schedule. None of this required a workaround. Every fix I just showed you lives inside the settings menu your TV already shipped with. You just weren't pointed toward it. That's usually how these systems work. Nothing's hidden illegally. It's just not made easy to find. Because easy to find isn't good for the business model. Reading the fine print isn't a hack. It's just paying attention to a system that's counting on you not to. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.